Okay, now imagine that you're having your shape ABC, the triangle ABC, and you're asked to do a reflection about x-axis and a reflection about y-axis. So I'm going to erase here these circles that I did from the last video. You can see the last video of translations. But now you're asked to do the reflection about the x-axis. What is a reflection? The reflection is that you imagine that you put a mirror on the x-axis and you're going to see the image of your shape. You're going to see the image in the mirror. So you're going to see the image on this quadrant because it's in the x-axis. And if somebody asks you to do the reflection about the y-axis, so it means that the mirror is here. So this image is going to be seen on this position. Is it possible to have another line? Yes, of course. For example, y minus x or yx. In this case, in the mirror, so the shape will be here, the mirror, so the new shape is going to be on this position. But we're going to start only with reflection about x-axis and y-axis. So if you imagine that the mirror is here on the x-axis, let me put here x-axis and y-axis. If you imagine that the mirror is here in the x-axis, it means that the distance from the point to the axis is going to be the same. So in this case, if it's 1 unit, you need to put at 1 unit the reflected point. So I'm going to put A sub r from reflection. And B here is at 2 units from the axis, so I'm going to put it at 2 units from the axis. That will be B sub r. And point C is at 4 units from the axis, so I need to count 4 units. That will be C sub r. And now I'm going to do my triangle. Okay, I leave you as an exercise that you set what are the coordinates of the new points and observe what's gonna happen to the coordinates. And let's do the same with y. In the y-axis, so the distance from the y-axis to the point should be the same. So for example, here we have 3 units of distance. So I'm going to put it 3 units distance, the point A. I'm going to put A capital R. B is at 6 units from the y-axis, so I need to put it 6 units from the y-axis, but in quadrant number 2. So B sub capital R. And finally, point C is at 5 units from the y-axis, so I need to put it at 5 units of the y-axis. Should be here. Should be, okay, let me count properly. Should be here. So C sub R. And finally, I'm going to do my shape. And this is how you do the reflection about the x-axis and about the y-axis. Okay? In the next video, we're going to see how to do the rotation of the shape using compass. See you in the next video.